Okay, so we've got this question here. We need to see whether it's true or false. Okay, and there's certain things we can do to help us. This one here, right, we need to recognize this. So we need to go straight to this one. This graph here is y equals 1 over x. Okay, we need to recognize that and understand that's 1 over x. And that's what that is, if you think about it. Okay, x minus 1. Because remember, when we got minus power, okay, to change that to a positive power, you just write the reciprocal of it, don't you? Which would be 1 over x to the power 1, which is identical to this, isn't it? Okay, so it's the same. So that and that are the same. And that is what 1 over x looks like. So that's true, right? So one we can see there straight away. This one here, right, the top one, y equals x cubed. We need to understand the shape of y equals x cubed, right? And it's a sort of an increasing graph, right? With a little sort of like what we call a point of inflection here. It sort of inflects itself, right? And it looks like that. Now, when you got minus x cubed, everything gets reflected, okay, in the x-axis. So you end up having, where have I got room here to draw this? Let's draw it here. You end up having reflecting this in the x-axis. So that sort of goes down there, doesn't it? This part of the curve. And this part here gets reflected there. So we end up with this. Okay, and it kind of looks like it, except it's a little bit lower. But then you've got this minus 2, which means then you'd shift this down by 2. Okay, and it would cross the y-axis then at minus 2, rather than the origin there. So this is true. This is exactly true, because we've got x minus x cubed here. Shifting it down 2 would produce that. So true. This one here. Now, you know, we don't know, don't we, if this is what it's going to look like, x cubed minus 9x, but there are little things you can do, right? For instance, let's just find a coordinate to see if it works here. And what I mean by that is, let's pick a simple coordinate, like when x is 0. What's true when x is 0 on this? What will y equal? Well, 0 cubed, take away 9 times 0, is just 0. So the graph should go through this coordinate, okay? Graph should go through that, because when x is 0, y is 0, it should go through that. Does it go through that? Does it go through the origin? It doesn't it? When x is 0, it goes through somewhere up here. So this is false. Okay, that doesn't represent that. And let's look at this one, this last one. We can do similar idea again. Let's set x to equal 0. What will y equal? Well, 0 cubed is just 0 plus 4. Y would be 4. So when x is 0, does it cross where y is 4? No, it doesn't. It crosses the origin. Okay, so whereas we should be crossing that point, it actually crosses 0, 0. So that one is false.